Welcome to Monday, which of course it is because it was Sunday yesterday. And there was a slight pause while I made sure that actually, yes, it was Sunday yesterday, because I had a doubt. I had a doubt for a second then. I thought, was it Sunday yesterday? Because I can't remember what the fudge I did yesterday. Oh, I do remember what I did yesterday. Yes, it was definitely Sunday yesterday. I painted bits of Jenny's interior yesterday. That's what I did. Not 100% sure we've done it exactly right. I think we should have used some primer, but the vinyl plastic paint we used didn't mention primer, so we didn't. But I think we probably should have used some primer. But we did it, and you'll see it in a future video because I've not even edited it yet. And I'm 3 weeks now, so I've slowed down on creating videos, but I'm still 3 weeks in front. So 3 weeks. Before we crack on with reading through the Commentios, let's have a word from our sponsors for this evening's video.
Today's video is sponsored by Toast Rack. For when you don't want sweaty
There you go. If you don't want sweaty toast, get yourself a toast rack in it. So in the chat, we had at 22 minutes past 5, no less, the rather uneventful adventures of Stickman, who is obviously more commonly known by a much easier to pronounce name of Hip Hop or Matt to his friends. We've got Ben here as well. Greetings, Ben. I can't tell what that. Ben's put some sort of emoji. I'm not sure what it is. It's like a cross between Benny Hill and an avatar. And then Matt's put a squirrel, I think. And then Ski Cluck is here. And he's put a dove and then a kind of whoosh, like a thing. And then 2 eyeballs like that. And then a cat in a box. And then someone going like that. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on. Then whatever Matt's put is just a square to me. I can't see that. Then he's put his usual wizard, not a withered. I don't know what a withered is. And then Tommy Dapper is in. He's put, all right. And then I were here. And then Simone's here and she says, oh, no, it's another quiz night coming straight for your eyeballs. Right in your eyeballs, Simone. Right in your eyeballs. So make sure you rub them like this. Get all the Monday out of them. Oh, I've just punched myself in the eye. That was a good start. Do a live stream, they said. Punch yourself in the eye. Yeah, make sure your eyeballs are clear of any Monday to fully absorb the quizzing, because we've got 2 new quizzes tonight. Well, actually, we've got 1 new quizzy and a revised quiz A. So we're going to do the new quizzy and the revised quiz A because you didn't do well in the revised quizzy before. Relax, Simon. Matt says, good evening, Simon. Hope all is well. Well, I hope all is well with you too, Matt, and I hope is well. Then Matt says hello to Simone. Simone says hello to Matt. And then, Mom, Matt. Matt says hello to all. We'll let him off with that because that could be that he's just saying hello to all people in the chat. So well done, Matt. Simone says, if Stickman was a superhero, I mean, I don't know where you're getting if from. Obviously, Stickman is a superhero. Who would be the sidekick? And Matt says, now there's a question. And I suggested Spotty Man, as in the yellow weird man robot thing, whatever he is, from Super Ted, which is a freaking weird cartoon. Nearly as weird as, was it Banana Man? Weird. Dave is here, the crap car hunter. And as I said before, get your little leggies over to that crap car hunter channel. Clicky subscribe with your thumb. Like, that's your leggies, that's your thumb. Clicky subscribe with your thumb. And then watch some videos and then walk backwards, because I don't want to sit all way through the stream with my arm in air like that. And he says, how do, folks? How's it diddling? Diddling fine and dandy. Thank you very much, Dave. And I hope you're doing well as well. I hope you are doing well also. That sounds better, doesn't it? I'm king of clunky phrasings today, as you will no doubt see because I'm not even giving you an opportunity when you watch Monday Morning Miscellaneous later, due to go live at 10. And Mark is here, and Mark says, good evening. Now, I see Mark does it properly. There's no difference there. He's not saying good evening, everybody, or good evening to all the people that have got eyeballs. He's saying good evening, and I accept that. So that's a fairly standard one. Tommy Dapper says, dapper and stick boy, fighting crime in the nick of time with a witty rhyme. Keep these, Matt, keep them in your little brain box. Oh yeah, I didn't find a tune out, did I? Blooming heck. I'll have to do it later this week. Matt says, thanks, Tommy, but I think you'll find that you're the sidekick. There's a bit of dual personality banter going on already. Yeah. Simone says hello to Dave, but just calls him Crap Car Hunter. Oh, and Rob from Beards and Bangers is here. Right, hang on a minute. Let me do my warm-up exercises to be able to talk like Rob. Well, hello there. There you go. That's how Rob sounds. Tommy Dapper says to Matt, and again in a bizarre, like, we're not breaking third walls. We're creating walls. We've like created fifth walls. If I'm the sidekick, then why are you making coffee and not me? Which is a very good question. Maybe because you don't exist, Tommy. Pingu's here, and he says, Pingu's not here. Sorry, Pingu. I hope you're all right, even though you're not here. And Simone says hello to Rob. Matt responds to Tommy. Whatever, Tommy. This isn't the time. Stop being argumentative in the comments. Oh dear. This is going to be a thread all the way through tonight. Dick Dastardly is here. Greetings, Dick Dastardly. I hope. In fact, let's just make sure it is actually Dick Dastardly. Oh yeah, that's definitely Dick Dastardly. Good evening, Tommy. He says, I see you've shaved off the mustache. Oh, and hello to that other bloke. Greetings, Dick. So yes, let me just remove this comment so we can see. I don't know how much of Tony you can see on there, but Tony's here. Let me move this down so I can see that you can definitely see him. So yeah, Tony's here. He's back. But he's taken up Satanism. I mean, I don't know how much of it is like looked into. I think he's just hooked on the burning candles idea. He's burning himself a mandarin, lemon, and pink grapefruit scented candle. So, steady on there, Tony. You're gonna go crackers mad with all your satanic nonsense if you keep burning scented candles. Tommy Dapper responds to Matt. You're still one being argumentative, Sticky. Well, are you up there? And then people say hello to Judge. And of course, says Dick, a cordial good evening to all the viewers of the stream from this. Oh, jeebus. You can't say hello to the viewers of the stream from this world. And then, what's the next world? You mean the next world, like away from ourselves, or the next world is in when this one's all been destroyed and something else pops up in its place, like a pop-up book of things. Just let's try and keep it to this saying hello to the people in this stream. Otherwise, it's too much responsibility for my shoulders. Like, what if someone else watches it, but you didn't include them? Like, they're of, I don't know, the world after the next one. Then they're going to be like, "Dear Flashing Pistons, I watched your stream, and Dick Dastardly only said hello to the people of your world and the next world. They never mentioned the world after that one, which is where I currently am." And then I've got to sort that out. Can you imagine the logistics of having to sort out a complaint from 2 worlds in the future? Can you imagine that? It's just, I'm not even sure Google Mail's sort of set up to be able to deal with that sort of thing itself. Simone says to Juju, "Bonjour, madame." Obviously, because Juju's German, it's best that Simone speaks to her in her native Italian. Rob says, "Hello, Simone," and all in the chat, which is what we like to hear, Rob, or read. Well, it's what I like to read, but you guys hear it. Well, I suppose you can read it as well, can't you? Unless I turn it off like that. "Hello, Simone," and all in the chat, says Rob, and no one else in the universe. I'll show you my wood for that, Rob. There you go. Look, here we are. This is my wood. We are under surveillance. Ooh, surveillance. And Simone extends the greetings to Jack and Cookie, who are, well, I don't know where Cookie is actually. Jack's currently wondering why I've not fed him again, because Julie fed him before I got home today. But in Jack's mind, as soon as I appear, whether I've been at the garage or whether I've actually been out for the day or whether I've just got up late, it means that he gets fed again. So Ujudge says, "Hello, hee bonjour, Julie Simone," which means beautiful Simone, I think. "And hello to all the fluffies and non-fluffies here, there, and everywhere." That's fine. You can say hello to them, Ujudge, because that just proves you're a little bit tapped, because fluffies won't care. Dave Smith is here. Let me just make sure it's the real Dave Smith again. Oh, what do we reckon? What do we reckon there? Yeah, it's got to be Ant. Just been watching Harry Metcalf driving around Spain in his Countach. I don't know who Harry Metcalf is, but hang on, is that him that's got that garage that's got loads of nice cars in it? And is that him that used to be the editor for? I can't remember what magazine it was. Like Posh Car Magazine. If it is him, yeah. I mean, yeah. That must be nice to be in that situation. Like Chris Evans with that Ferrari that he built its own, basically like a little living room, didn't he? Not seeing that, says Mark to Dave Smith. Is that the car that Tyrrell's fixed the gearbox noise and more? Barry Scrottery is here and he says, 2 thumbs up. Hello. Actually, he did it that way. Hello. Hope everyone is okay. Barry is here. He says, well, hi all. How are we? Very good. Thank you, very, very. And are you on holiday still, or are you back from holiday? If you're back, I hope you had a jolly good time. If you're still there, I hope you're having a jolly good time. Judge, straight in there with some suggestions. Maybe Stickman needs moderator access in case he needs to time out Tommy for 5 minutes. That is a very good question, actually. Maybe we should sort out some moderatings, some sort of moderating abilities. I know Simone is a moderator, or I believe she is anyway. Yes, and Ujudge is a moderator. So don't piss them off, people. Otherwise, they'll moderate your ass. Lunatic Ninja number 5 is here, and they say, we are one ninja style hello. Well, thank you very much. I like the ninja style hellos. They're the most hello-y ninjas ever. Thank you. Oh, Rob's got a message here. Made a batch of sauerkraut this evening. Told you, Rob, just don't be rude to people, and they'll not be sour towards you. I'm just off to say hello to all the bacteria in the jar that are now there fermenting in it. Well, that's good. Pass on my regards as well. There's nothing like being nice to a bacteria, and then getting the domestos out and just melting their ass. Mark says, I got Percy and George the tortoises out of hibernation on Saturday. Always a bit scary, but all good and eating well and out in their enclosure sunbathing. Yeah, I can imagine. My friend Emma's got some tortoises. She's got 5 of them, I think. I think it's 5 of them she's got. And she's got her little shed with a fridge in it. And when they go into hibernation, they go in the fridge, which is very strange. Although a couple of years ago, it must be now, the distribution box in the shed caught fire, so they had to put that out sharpish. I'd like to say all right to everybody. Well, you can't, Tommy, so stop being a numpty. 2 Wheels, 4 Wheels is here. Good evening to Herbert if he happens to be watching. Herbert's don't remind Tony of Herbert. Tony's Tony again. Yeah, I know. We know Tony. We know that Herbert the Sherbert was you with a mustache on. It wasn't the best disguise, especially since your mustache fell off. Yeah, I mean, and you're not having that knife back, no matter how much you ask for it. I think we're alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. Thank God for that. Not even Tiffany had put up with that. Evo, that's it, Mark. Evo. Yes, very glossy. Another week away. We're now doing the work part of our break. Oh, crikey, O'Reilly. The work part. Jim Bob's Garage. Hello to everyone in the live stream, but not anyone who's not in the live stream, apart from Jason Isaacs. Okay, well, I'll accept that. That's one. But say if Jason Isaacs hears it, great. Now Tommy's is into Satan. No, that is he. No, that's Tony, not Tommy. But no, he won't be having any tattoos. He's generally, because, well, he's shy, isn't he? So, Plop's Garage. Plops is here. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, Barry Scrotter. As long as the bacteria don't start calling you daddy, all is good. Simone and Udjudge are far too nice to put me on the naughty step. That's how Pingu laughs. Jim Dawes Garage. I had an ice cream in the TF with the roof down on Sunday. It was like proper summery in it. Yeah, it is actually proper summery. Yes, today I was sat at work looking out the window thinking, beautiful weather. Can't wait for my day off tomorrow. Get that caliper sorted out on my TF. Take it for a bit of a spin. So I picked up my phone. I looked at the weather app, and earlier today it said, oh, tomorrow is going to be about 30-40% chance of rain. So let's just see what it says now. Tomorrow, drizzle and moderate breeze. Drizzle and moderate breeze. Well, there we go. Yes, I've got the TF break to sort out tomorrow, and then I'll start advertising it again. We're putting an extra earth strap on my dad's MGB because we've got a feeling that that's what's causing these terrible running and sometimes weird thing. Sometimes you turn the ignition on and the light doesn't come on. The ignition light doesn't come on. And then you start it and the ignition light comes on while it's running and then it goes off. So there's something definitely electronically trickery on there. Longman on Twitch. See, we've got Matt on all 3. I think we've had him on all 3. Let me just double check before I jump into congratulating Matt on his multi-platform. I've not seen him on Facebook yet. So he's not on everything. Where did we get to? He says, hello, Tony and everyone. That'll do, Matt. That'll do. P.S. Tony, how's the tuna today? I'll ask him. Tony, Pingu wants to know how the tuna is today. He didn't say anything. Have you noticed how coconuts look like bowling balls? I wonder if that's where the idea of coconuts came from. What? Huge if true, says 2 Wheels, 4 Wheels. I've no idea what that's in reference to. Yes, Percy and George hibernating our drinks fridge set to 6 degrees. Yeah, that sounds legit. That sounds legit. Blooming heck. I think, hang on a minute, what time is it? 21. So 21 minutes into the stream. So it's all right. I thought Adam had turned up at the beginning, but he's already 21 minutes into it. So that's fine. Plop's Garage says, Fanta or Tizer? I can't decide. Well, maybe there'll be something that can change your mind or help you make your mind up.
Hello.
Hello.
Do you like Tizer?
Yes. Do you like Tizer?
Yes, I like Tizer. Would you like some Tizer?
No.
Oh.
Tizer. For those people that like Tizer, and for those that don't like Tizer. Oh, it's like Romeo and Juliet played on with soft drinks. Steve Blackline's here and he says, I started demossing my cars today in the sunshine. The shame was too much. Very green. I ended up doing all the door shuts, all the drainage channels, etc. Tomorrow I finish with a proper wash and polish. Yes, that is celebrating the start of, it should be, it's going to be British summertime soon, isn't it? We'll say spring/summer. That's celebrating the start of spring/summer correctly. What I'm going to do when it becomes warm enough is I need to paint the back of the Civic because they started being a little chip where lacquer were coming off, and then within past sort of 2-3 weeks it's gone. So I need to sort that out. Fanta is for people who don't like Tizer, quite possibly. And I had not realised this before I get into it. Let me just make sure I'm remembering it right. Right, remember Lilt? Oh, apparently they don't do a Lilt anymore. It's now Fanta, lemon and lime or something. How crazy is that? Simone says, naughty Pingu. Naughty Pingu. When life gives you drizzle, get the lemons it previously gave you and make lemon drizzle cake. Good idea. Good idea. And Matt is on Facebook now. He says, boo. There you go. Gosh, I saw a BRM 200 advertised at £10,000 the other day, says Barry Scrotter. I was shocked. Like that. I was shocked. Yes. There's some silly prices. There's a ZS. There's a ZS on Auto Trader. I think it's 12. I think it's 12 grand. Let me just double check this. Because every time I see it, I think that can't be right. I must be missing some. I must be missing something there because it's just a crappy old MG ZS. Why would you pay that much for an MG ZS? So let's have a look. Oh, it might not be for sale anymore because it's. Hang on. Let's see if they've put it under the wrong thing. Oldest. No. Oh, yeah, there it is. Sorry, I apologise. It's 13 grand. 28,000 miles, 13 grand. Look, if you don't believe me, there it is in blank and white. Oh, 13 grand. It is a saloon one, and it is a nice colour. But it's not worth 13 grand, I'll tell you. I'll tell you more than once. I'll tell you twice. What time's the meetup at Wortley Hall on Easter Sunday? It's on Easter Sunday. It's on Easter Sunday. Make sure we've got that right. Oof. It's not. It's on Saturday. Yeah, Saturday the 30th. At the moment, I've put it down as 10 because I figured that's not too early. But it's not too late either, because I reckon it'll take us an hour, 2 hours with stops, maybe a bit longer, to do some random driving about. So if that's too early, Mark, let me know and I'll jog it on a bit. We'll sort something out anyway. Oh, pardon me. I've put an event on Facebook. Matt says, "Oh yes, I am. Yeah." Lol, don't mess with Simone. Nobody should mess with Simone. Pingu's definitely on the naughty list today. Now I need a can of Fantizer. Oh, that sounds good. It was only 1:15 when I said evening in my defence. That is true. So that's only 15 minutes late. And then Plop says, "Yep, Fanta. I feel the urge to screwdriver." Well, I don't think you can screwdriver today, Pingu. I am afraid of that. Let's see what other adverts. In fact, I did do a new advert. Let me know in the comments whether you want the new advert or well, I've not even got that one. I've took screwdriver one off. So new advert or other advert. Who's going to the Pride of Longbridge on the 13th of April? Asks Dave. I'll be there on the Monogram ZR stand. Is the stand monogram? Here, Ernest, there's one of them monograms there. Can you remember what colour that one is? We've still got to find for Jazzle 1. We've found for Jazzle 2 and 3. Phillips or Posy, Plop's Garage says to Pingu. Demossing a car, says Matt. Sounds like a term for removing 90s alarm systems. Whoa, look at that. That's a retro blast from the past. I remember them. And then I also remember Maplin's. If anybody remembers Maplin's, they did a car alarm, which is exactly the same pretty much. I don't know how much for it now, because I bought one for Mini. It weren't much at all. But it was the most annoying thing, which is obviously the idea of a car alarm. But yeah, it was the most annoying thing because it just had the most annoying sounds when it went off. And it kept going off all the time. So I ended up just taking it out. Waste of bleeding time. Nobody wants to nick my Mini anyway. Not at first. And just before I sold it, probably, Adam says to Dave, I'll be there if my 25 makes it through an MOT, possibly with some carbon. Dick Dastley says, here comes the lilt man. Yes, the later ones were the lilt ladies, weren't they? They were funny old people, them. In olden days, says Mark, it was choice of orangeade, Tizer or iron brew. What about Cherryade? Do you remember Cherryade? Oh, look who it is here. It's Julie Jeffries, whoever that is. Wow, 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 what can we have here? I can only imagine is how they talk. Yes, clocks go forward in a couple of weeks, and the rain is getting warmer by the minute. That is true. Always Phillips, just like the Queen, God rest her majestic soul. Simone says, sorry, everyone, I can't stay. I have a friend coming over to watch a movie. Oh, a friend. Oh, a movie. Oh, watching. Oh. Enjoy that, Simone. Don't put it on too loud, though. You disturb everybody. Looks green and white to me. Oh, yes, the car is, yes. I think it's British Racing green and got white wheels. Well, it's hard to tell. They're either super shiny silver or white. Steve says, what air fresheners do people use in their cars that last a while? Magic Trees were terrible. I know you're supposed to slowly remove the bag over weeks, but is there anything better? I use those. Oh, what are they called? They're like jelly beans. They're called Jelly Bellies or something. I use either Tutti Frutti. There's two. Is it Tutti Frutti or Cherry something or other? They're the two I use. They're very nice. I like them. And one's gone missing in Civic. Normally, there's like where the gear stick is. So imagine there's a gear stick here. Hang on, let me remove that comment. Imagine there's a gear stick here, and then stereo and everything's up here somewhere. I slot it in a little slot. I do. But it's gone missing. I don't know where it's gone. I think it'll be under a seat somewhere. Someone recommended to use urinal pellets in a car. What? That sounds like that Tommy Dapper type idea, that does. I can't say what air freshener Stick By uses, but I think it's herbal. 10 a.m. spot on says, Mark, I'll try and get there earlier. Not got Facebook. In fact, what I should do then, I should set up I've got your email. I'll ping you my phone number, Mark. That'll be the easiest thing to do. I'm trying. Does everybody use WhatsApp? We could do with WhatsApp group. Barry Scott says Black Lions, the large Lynx Africa refillable one, about 10. Lynx Africa. What is this thing with Lynx Africa? Like, that just smells like teenage desperation to me, the Lynx Africa. I see. Look at this. This is what we like about Adam. Thank you, Adam. Thank you for your input. Adam has been the first one to put the new advert. So thanks to Adam, you're going to have to put up with my new advert. Which one did I check? Oh, okay. So I've done 3 versions. So I'll try and rotate them, but not all tonight. Enjoy.
Hey, Rover people, why don't you phone a friend, have some fun, get out of your garage and stop repairing your head gasket. Call sexy young other people that you don't know right now on 0891 27 27. That's 0891 27 27 27. They don't have engine jam.
There you go. Another hard-hitting advert. I'll give you, this time next week, premium rate phone numbers will have skyrocketed again. People will ring, is that sexy young people? I've got a Rover. Do you want me to tell you about it? Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing, my Rover. Oh, you've gone. That kind of thing. You've come back. You've gone again. Good evening to Adam and everyone else yet to arrive. Bloody hell, Matt. Steve says, Lynx Africa. I get PTSD from sexual rejection for many years if I put that in. Yes, I fully appreciate that. Did the Maplins alarm go Heidi high? No, it didn't, Matt, but an applause for that. Well done. I must not be here yet, Matt. Yep, I wouldn't be surprised. Barry Scott says, Black Lions are sent of the 90s, man. Phillips or position. I prefer Japanese industry standard. Oh, jeez. Each to their own, Mark. Each to their own. Those air fresheners in a can from Halfords are good. Cherry Summit or other. Air fresheners in a can. Make Facebook great again, says Matt, and we should do. And Jim Bob's Garage says he likes jizz. Good. Dave says to Adam, fingers crossed it passes, dude. I'll look out for your 25. It'll be so light by then, Dave, that it'll just blow away on wind, in wind. Yeah, anything like that. Lemonade was big in the 70s, says Dick Dastardly, with Elvis Costello's dad singing, "Oh, I'm a secret lemonade drinker." I remember that advert with that guy sneaking downstairs at middle at night to drink lemonade. One idiot. I had a 220 GTI for a minute with a Clifford alarm system. First time I left it on the bad ass streets of Dartford, it got nicked. Blooming heck. Are any of us here yet, Adam? Says Matt. This is very true. Right then, let's get on with a quiz and we'll come back to these comments later. So the first quizzings. Ooh, which one should we do? We'll do the new one first of all, which is basically name that car from the door pictures. So let's load it up, get that screen ready, and then I can share it and I can join, can't they? Share screen, Simon. Come on. That's pin number 1 there. That's it. That's the one. That's the one there. Let's select some different music. 80s. Here we go. And while you're all logging in, I'll read some more comments. I cut my teeth on the Dartford one-way system as a teenager, says Jim Bobs. To be honest, anytime we go to fans, I quite look forward to going through Dartford. It'd be better if it didn't have that massive queue before it. That's the thing that puts me off. I use scented candles in my urinal, says useless at everything. I guess it rains in Lynx, Africa. I even booted around Dartford one way in a Bubble Rover 200 hire car when it was brand new. Brand new? Blooming heck. That's going to have been early 90s. It's going to be early 70s-ish born. Not too far before me. Me too, Jim Bob, especially on Thursday's race night. Oh, this is getting spicy. Is this where you gathered your expertise for your track day there, people? Let's have a quiz, said Barry. Hey, that weren't too bad, were it? I got this on just before I got to that. These status said, brilliant advert. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Adam says to Dave, I just need to find the rest of the bolts from when I took it apart, or maybe 2 bolts and the exhaust manifold will be enough. 2 wheels, 4 wheels says, is Matt Hancock still a thing? I don't know. Ping Concord, Iceland car park was where it was at, bro. Candles in the urinal, or you've been sitting in Dick Boy's car because yours is acting loony. Matt's Hancock. Oh my goodness gracious me, Judge is on Twitch. Oh, and that's her eyeball there. Pingu and Jim Bob, they're having a proper nostalgia trip there. And Barry flies in some more facts. Elvis Costello's brother was the secret lemon drinker, and Elvis Costello wrote the tune. Well, there we go. What? I think that Adam says I'd suggest starting with the quiz first, then B, then I don't know what that means. But yeah, let's give it another. Let's wait until this gets to 41. We'll give it another minute. We've already got 11 people on there, which is quite good. Adam says to Dave, I didn't like this, right? Yeah, you don't need more than 2 bolts to hold your exhaust on. I mean, I don't know why you bothered putting an exhaust on it at all, to be honest with you. What's the point in that? You just slow yourself down. Right then, let's get into this quiz. Let's get into it. Hang on. Let's go to the right screen first, Simon, and then get into it. Bam. Name the cars from the door. Good luck. What does this door belong to? Indeed, it was a Ford Fiesta. Oh, 21 questions on this. Blooming heck. Oh, I forgot to look at the names. Blooming heck. Okay, so in first place, we've got Fantastic. Under Siege Ping. Dave. Numpty. And Voivod. Moving on to question 2. What car does this door belong to? It's all the same question, by the way. I don't like it. I'm obsessed. Lotus Esprit. Lovely car. Oh, look at this. Khan has made up places. Question 3. What car does this door belong to? Yes, a Chrysler PT Cruiser. Oh, God. The unfathomable nonsense of it all. Moving on to question 4. Multi-select. Which car does this door belong to? Indeed, everyone was correct. You could select all of them and you'd get it all right. Oh, we've got Khan. First place. Under Siege Ping is second. Dave is third. I don't know if I'm saying that in the right sort of tone there. Is it Dave or is it Dave? Like that, I don't know. We'll just go with Dave. Dibs is 4th and Voivod is 5th. Moving on to question 5, which is the 5th question. Yeah, they will need a Fiat 500. Oh, Dibs has gone. Fantastic's back. Moving on to question 6. What car does this belong to? This door belong to? I can't even read the question right correctly, and it's me that woman wrote it. Come on, Simon, you muffin. It is indeed a Ford Fiesta. Moving on to question 7. What car does this door belong to? See, I got it right that time. Yay! Ford Escort. Hey, exactly. Ooh, no change. Ooh. Moving on to question 8. Yay! Honda NSX. Lovely car. Ooh. Moving on to question. When we get to halfway, I'll do an update. But moving on to question 9. God, I'm hungry all of a sudden. Why am I hungry? Well, that's a little, isn't it? Why is it so small? Hyundai Coupe. I was looking at those. I hate the Mark 1s. I hated. The Mark 2s don't look as bad, but I'm still not convinced. They've kind of got a nice shape to them, but I can't help but feel that they don't live up to what the shape sort of makes you think they're capable of. What I do quite fancy is a Peugeot 406 coupe. That'd be quite nice. Question 10. What car does this door belong to? I don't know why I keep reading it out. As though it's going to be different at any point. Yeah, XJ220. A beautiful looking vehicle. So, halfway-ish mark, because it's 21 questions, so there isn't really a halfway. We've got Khan is at number 1. We've got Under Siege Ping is at 2nd. Dave is 3rd. Fantastic is 4th, which is the 4th one, Simon. Voivod. That one at bottom is 5th. Moving on to question 11. Yes, that question again. Yes, Seed. That one split people up a bit. Most of you get it more. Every time there's a majority that gets what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is it's not a very level split. Every question, most people think they know what it is and they go for the same answer. So I think this is proves that there's quite a knowledgeable base of people that watch the Monday night quizzes. So thank you. Moving on to question 12. Double the points. Yeah, Lotus Elise. I think out of the choice, I'd rather have a Vauxhall VX220 than an Elise. Oh, look at that! We've had some changes there. So we've got Fantastic is 1st, Voivod is 2nd, Khan is third. Ah Numpty is fourth. And Barnaby Bear. Barnaby Bear is fifth. Yeah, Renault Megane. I quite like a Renault Megane actually. Do a GT diesel version, that shape. That's a little bit, let's say, more affordable than the Renault Sport ones. That might be a good call when I've finally sold Margaret and Henny, which is happening. So if you want an MGTF or a Rover 75 Tourer, I know where there's some for sale. What car does this door belong to? MR2. Ooh. Moving on to question 15. Even I can't remember this one. Oh yeah, it's obvious. It's obvious when you spend time looking at it. There's no roof on it, is there? Oh, bit of a change there. Bit of a change. Moving on to question 16. Again, what car does this door belong to? Nissan GTR. I mean, it's very similar to a City Rover, so I can imagine how people might have got a bit confused with that one. Question 17. Double the points. It's a Micra. I think it's you can't really tell on there. It's a kitten face shaped Micra. Is it K11? I think it's that one. Gun is under. Ooh, still very close. Still very close here. Moving on to question 19. No, 19. Honda S2000. Apparently, Honda lost money on every one of them they sold. Apparently, it cost them so much to design it. They're trying to make the perfect two-seater sports car. I've never driven one, so I wouldn't know whether they succeeded or not. But they look nice. What car does this door belong to? It's not my car. Audi TT, exactly. Now then, let's have a look at the scores. So, any one of them top 5 could win. Any one of them top 5 could win. And all these places can obviously change. So, last question, fingers crossed. I'm rooting for Barnaby. When it's a double pointer, just throws it wide open. Somebody put an answer before picture had appeared then. It was a goal. That question is a bit mean, isn't it? Because literally everything on there is from the VAG parts bin, pretty much. Oh dear, never mind. So let's see who was the winner and who were the losers. In place number 3, Card with his top hat. Barnaby Bear came second. So that means the winner must be Dave. Well done, Dave. Very good. Hope you liked that one. It was quite fun making that one. We should do another one like that that's headlights or something. That'd be cool. Right, where did we get up to? Oh, here we go. Oh, that should have been Tommy Dapper that said that, Matt. 21 questions ago. We've got 21 questions to go. If you like it, let me know, because we've got 21 questions to go. There you go. Nearly missed a question for that attempt at humour. Well, at least you started. And Rob says, Jack, missed the start of the quiz. Never mind, Rob. How's your fermenting going? What door does this car belong to or what not, Rob? Tommy Dapper isn't intelligent, but he's got a high IQ. 11th place. I'm not even playing, says Rob. You numpty. Did you make this door quiz? Yes, I did. I considerably spent ages finding pictures, and then there's a feature on Kahoot when you pay for the subscription where you can select the size of the shape of the picture and do the mosaic bit as well. The keen-eyed viewers can get a glimpse on this quiz. Oh, well, just shoot the breeze for a bit till the next quiz. 9th place. Can't knock a door quiz. What's the catch with it? I'm locked in. Some would say unhinged. I couldn't possibly comment. Jim Bob says, buzz it up on the Mark IV Golf. It was a tricky question. By the way, the question order is random, so for it to come up with a double pointer at the end and it be that particular question is quite cool. I gave up and answered randomly because I don't know much about car doors. She knows about ice cream, though. And Dave, Dave must be, obviously Dave was the one that won because he's got Dave. He knows too much about car doors. Yes, maybe you do. Maybe you do. Cool quiz. Be a lot more difficult with new cars of today. Good point, Mark, actually. Maybe I should do one that is literally just cars of the past 5 years. Adam says, I apparently either know nothing about car doors or I am way too comfortable randomly guessing blind. Well, or both. I was just going to say or both. I said it, but Stick Boy heard it and typed it before I'd got time to type it. Well, you should stop saying it. It was a good quiz, says Dave Smith. Maybe a soft drink in the Fura. Yes, well, there we go. That was quiz number 1. And I hope you all enjoyed that. What time are we on? Oh, it's only 9 o'clock. Oh God, I got a right creaky back today. Oh, so creaky. What other advert have we got? Let's have a look. Here we go. Elephants indeed. And no worries, Pingu. We'll put it on again another day. Maybe in a couple of months when people have forgot car doors. Yeah, so 2 wheels, 4 wheels, Tommy D tripped up by his own alter ego. We need virtual some referee intervention. He nicks loads of my ideas. It's like he lives in my head. Well, there's lots of things going off between Tommy D and Matt. So there we go. No worries, Pingu. Hyundai Coupe. Has anybody actually driven one? Know what they're like? They say the Mark 1 always looks really crap. Like, I don't know, like they've had an idea, but then they've had to scale it back to fit on a specific size and cost. But then the Mark 2s always look a little bit more grown up, but I'm still not convinced that they're very good. Dave Smith says, I heard Boaty is doing a car quiz tonight. Guess his car from exhaust tips. Guess his car. Well, has he got 25 cars now? Wow. What car has people what cars or car have people got on their want list? Because I'm quite looking forward to having a bit of money so I can find another project. I've driven the Series 3, get the 2 litre. The V6 is nice, but not worth the tax, and the performance is underwhelming even. Series 3, let me have a look at that one. I'm just going to highlight your comments so I don't lose where I am. Hyundai Coupe Series 3. Oh, actually, it might be that one that I'm thinking of. So what's the Series 2 then? Oh, yeah, it's... Oh, hang on. There's 2 Series 2s. What's that all about? Yeah, it might be Series... Oh, I'm not sure now. No, I think it's Series 2 I'm thinking of because they're the cheaper ones. So what's the Series 1? But a minute, this is complicated. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is the problem with the interwebs. You put in one thing and it shows you different pictures for the same thing. Yeah, the Series 2 is the one that looks like it's trying to copy a Celica with quad headlamps at front. But then there's also a Series 2 that's not like that. That's just got blank headlights on it. Which is completely different to that other one. But I think it's possibly Series 3 that I were thinking of. I don't know. 2 or 3. One of them ones. Not the one with the googly eyes because they look stupid. But yes. That happens quite often, isn't it? There's the Peugeot Coupe. If that's what we're talking about. No, I'm sure we're talking about Hyundai. The Peugeot Coupe. They do a V6, one of them. But they also do a diesel version. And yeah. And quite nice. Oh, you're right, Pingu. Furious Matt did have one, didn't he? He bought it to do that that cheap car challenge, didn't he? Where Laurie's marvelous mechanicals or whatever they call him their thing, but it never got going, did it? I think. Barry Scrotter says, "Good quiz. In between me moving trailers, damn you work." Mark says, "Nice Effie lumps. Elephant's not allowed to be bred or imported. Ooh, not allowed to be bred. Ooh, I'd be all right guessing his car color. His car color. I thought I'd guess which of both his cars has a new stereo this week. I need to get a stereo for Jenny, but hopefully should be something to be news on that in a few weeks' time. For me, a dream car, Tomcat. Oh, any particular engine one on there, or just any of the Tomcats? I remember years ago now, crikey, how long would it have been? When I was working at Virgin Media, there were a kid started there and he'd got a Tomcat, and I didn't really know what it were, but he loved it. He thought it was the best car ever. I wonder if he's still into Rovers now. He must have already been in his... It must have been like 21, 22 or something. Mark says, Boaty was taken poor with car addiction. It happens to a lot of us. Barry says, "Oh, which of Mustard's cars Bertie's calling the shed?" Steve says, "I quite fancy a Mark III MR2. Right. I think I know which ones that is, but let me just double check. Mark III. Oh, yeah. I prefer the ones before them. But yeah, they're nice enough. What you really want, Steve, is an MGTF. You could have mine. Barry Scrotter, I've worked on Hyundai Coupes, don't rate them. Oh, Damasio Pantera. I do like them. I'll tell you what else I was looking at. Oh, crikey. Is it a Chrysler? Is it C200 or something? 300C it might be. Yeah, they're crackers looking things. I quite like the look of them. Let me share screen so everybody knows what I'm on about. Yeah, look at. I mean, that's a good picture. That kind of shows you why I think they'll look nice. I do like them. That's front back. Let's have a look at one from front. It's same colour-ish. Oh, that one. There you go. I quite like look of them. But they're like, I'm pretty sure they're like some ridiculous CC and not very quick. I could be wrong, but yeah, I do like look of them. Not sure I'd want to. Not sure I'd want to pay the tax for having one as a toy car though. I fancied MG Maestro at some point. A Maestro. There was a couple of those for sale at the Motorist last time I went, and they're fetching a pretty penny. Oh, Rob says mine will be a BMW 3 Series of some sort. What about, Rob? What about a Mark 1 coupe? A BMW 1 Series? Is it 1 Series? Yeah, 1 Series coupe. They're apparently quite nice. Yes, Dave Smith, 3rd generation Prelude. Right, I'm totally on board with that. Let me just make sure which one it is again, because I think I know which one it is. That's just showing me. So the old school ones with the pop-up lights. Yeah, I like them. I think it might be Mark V I quite like. Yeah, Mark V I quite like. And Mark 6. To be honest, Preludes tick a lot of boxes for me because it's a coupe. They look so smart and it's a Honda. So yeah, I would quite I would have that. I actually should do what Barry Scott has just kind of hinted at there. Says too many cars on my list to say. I should make a list. I should make a list of cars I would like and what I'd change on them. Did you know they did a Nissan Micra 160 SR, which when you first hear that name or even just see the badge, you think, oof. 160 brake horsepower in a Micra, that'd be sweet, but it's not. It's because it's got a 1.6 engine in it, so it's still quick, but not as quick as it could be with 160 brake. But that'd be quite nice. Quite nice to have one of them. In fact, I'll show you a picture of one because you'll not believe how crap they look. It'd make a good sleeper car. Oh God, someone's done a race version. Now I want one even more. Oh, don't show me that. They just look like a normal Micra. Share screen, Simon. Come on. Plop. There you go. They just look like a normal Micra. There's no particularly exciting about looks for them. But I could imagine getting one of them, lowering it a little bit, doing bits and pieces. Quite impressive. But oh, look at that. Oh dear. Oh. There's a race one. Let me find that. There we go. Look at that. Who'd not want that? I'd love that. Oh, I'd drive around in that all day. Look at Big Whale. Oh, look, this back picture. Oh, Nelly. Oh, that's got wide arches on it. Look at it. Just look at it. Right, let's stop looking at cars now, Simon. Just stop looking at cars. Otherwise, you're going to get yourself into trouble again. General Cheeseburger is here, and he says, evening all. And I assume from that, he's talking to about everybody in the chat, not everybody in the universe, like a lot of people are doing. And Barry Scrotter says, hi, Cheesy. Hi, Cheesy to Cheeseburger. Dave says, I really fancy an 80s ex-police Dodge Diplomat. I'm totally not just Googling what that looks like. Oh, yeah. They're like Smokey and the Bandit and stuff, aren't they? I quite fancy the car that was in, the police cars that were in RoboCop. Let me see if I can find what they were. RoboCop police car. That's not what we wanted to look at. A Ford Taurus, apparently. Oh. I'm not sure now. Here we go. What's this sellers? I'm struggling to find something that tells me. Oh, it is a Ford Taurus. Ooh, and then there's the 6000 SUX. To tell you what they built that on. It was built on a 77 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme. Ooh, nice. But yeah, Ford Taurus. All right, General Cheeseburger, says Tommy. My ultimate aim is to own a GT86, GR86 to replace the Celica, but they're a bit expensive to have as a second car. Ah, yes. I quite fancy, but I'm never going to be able to afford one of them Yaris GRs. They look amazing, but it's never going to happen. Dave Smith says, Mark 1 tyre to Mr. Pooh. Mark says, dream cars would be an MX-5 Mark 1 RS or a Mark 2 Volkswagen Golf 16 valve, a 1930s Rover P3, or a 1970s Lotus Elan 2+2. My dad has had 2 Lotus Elan 2+2s. What did I think to him? I quite liked him. Yeah, a bit more roomy than the baby Elan. Yeah, same engine from memory, just a bit more classy. So yeah, I kind of liked him. He's had a few Lotuses, to be honest, and it's like, I don't know if I'd quite like a Lotus, surprisingly, but yeah, I'm not sure I'm ever going to be in a situation where I can even afford to get a knackered one to do up. I think the last one my dad had was an XL, I think it was. And he got it cheap because it had been sat on someone's driveway for a few months because they'd bought it, then an accident at work, and then they couldn't move very far. And I think the daughter had been helping them do bits by, like, basically they were telling the daughter how to do it and they were doing it. But yeah, they'd reversed it out at garage at some point, but door open and ripped door off. But to be honest, that were quite an easy fix. Not like stupid easy, but like not difficult either. We're just getting it lined up. Basically, there were like a metal bar that had ripped off. So it was basically, we took the door to pieces that weren't even attached, lined everything back up, welded the metal bar up, built the door back up, put the door back on, and it was fine. There were just lots of other bits and pieces to tidy up after that. But yeah. The only car I want, says Adam, is a fully carbon 25 with an interesting engine and rear-wheel drive. Maybe if I win the lottery. Maybe if you do win the lottery. See, the thing with stuff like that, I was going to say maybe it'd be easier to buy another car that's rear-wheel drive and make it look like a 25, but that would defeat the point. Mark says, elephant comment relative to UK. Yeah, that makes sense, Mark. I got that. Skick. Hi. Oh, Skick's here. I missed Skick. Have I missed a Skick comment? I can't see any comments from Skick. It must only show me specific comments on this. It does say all, though. Yeah, very strange. There's nothing I can do to change which ones I'm seeing. So, apologies, Skick, if I didn't see your comment us there, and you are here. Greetings. Don't get a stereo on HP. Stick to tomato sauce. Oh dear. To be honest, a regular Rover 200 is a nicer drive than the Tomcat. Oh, controversial. Chrysler Crossfire, I would love to try. Yeah, that were another one that I was looking at as well, Steve. It's like, at first I didn't like him. When I saw him on Top Gear, I thought, don't like it. But there's just something about having a ridiculous fat-assed car like that. It's just, I don't know, it'd be silly. It'd be a silliness. If I had the room to buy cars and not have to have them on the road, then yeah, maybe I would do that, because then I could just tax it a couple of months out a year and spread it around a bit. But because I've not got enough space for the amount of cars I've got, I ain't got anywhere I can just put one, if that makes sense, and leave it off at road. General Cheeseburger says, I'd like a classic, but Mrs. Cheeseburger wouldn't let me. I'll change the daily this year. It will be 3 years old in December, and I don't want it out of warranty. Oh yeah, I was talking to Julie about this the other day. It must be a nice feeling for it to have a car, and you've not got to worry about MOTs, and it's only 3 years old when you get rid of it, so you shouldn't have any issues with it. But back of my mind is always how much it's costing. Like I don't know. I'm going more towards buying cheaper things. Like I really would like an Arbath Punto, but I can't justify it as a toy car. I'd have to use it as a main car, and then at the same time, would I really want to use it as a main car? Oh, there's loads of things I'd like. Oh, we're doing that again. Barry says, Chrysler 300C and Dodge Charger are the same car underneath. Oh. Oh. That's quite cool. Is that the same? This can't be the same one. Let me just have a look on Auto Trader. Because they seem very cheap then. Unless Dodge Chargers are very cheap. Let me find out. Let's have a look. Chrysler 300C. Sort by price. I mean, there's one with no MOT, but it drives fine for $2,000. There's one that looks like someone's painted it to make it look like some ridiculous thing, and that's 2.3. Oh, hang on, that's diesel. That's diesel. Are they all diesel? That can't be right. Are we getting those wires crossed here? $2,500. There seems to be a lot of them that are like estate versions. Yeah, this one's diesel as well. That's bizarre. Yeah, 3.25. Very strange. Very, very strange. One day, Adam, and hopefully an off-road Streetwise to go with it. Yeah, lifted Streetwise. Barry Scotter says a Jensen Interceptor. Yeah. A Hillman Imp. Oh, yeah. A Colton. Do I know where there's a Colton? Or is it a Senator? I think it's a Colton. I think my mate's garage round back there's a Colton. I don't know whether it's his or whether it's a customer's or what, but it's just been sat there for ages. A Cavalier, a Calibra, now you're talking. A Corrado, yeah, definitely. An early Rover 800. Pretty much, yeah, I'm feeling a coupe vibe at the moment. Or a tiny hatchback. Depending on how well Jenny carries on living, I might have room for one of either size. A bigger coupe and a tiny little city car. Like a Fiat 500. Done up like a scale electric car, noting it. I've had a couple. Oh, General Cheeseburger says, got a couple of 300Cs on holiday. Typical Yank cars, 3 litre petrol, loads of noise, slow as fudge. The XA says diesel on all them. That's bizarre. Let me just double check. I'm not going insane. It literally just say diesel on all of them. I've not got some random filter turned on, have I? No, I haven't. Oh, no, that says 35 cars now. Oh, hang on. Oh, right. Okay, so the cheap ones are diesel ones, and the more you go up, the more expensively and non-diesel they are. So let's filter out diesel. I apologise. This is a terrible stream if you just sat there watching me. It's for my phone. But I need to know. I need to know what's going on. Right, $5,000 for a 3.5 litre V6. 4-door one. Okay, I can live with that. So let's have a look at the stats on it. So, performance 9.2 seconds out of 250 brake horsepower is awful. Combined fuel consumption is 25.7, which is awful. Running costs Annual tax £695. That's three very good reasons for me to discount that as one of my Dewberry Whatsits. Fourth gen Preludes are the best. Mr. Dash, is that the LCD one? They were quite cool. Oh, Adam says we have to make a 4-wheel drive Streetwise. 4-wheel drive Streetwise. You crazy buggers. It definitely should be a thing, says Matt. Oh, Barry Scott, a VW Beetle, as in the early one, I assume, and an Astra GT. Yeah, quite. Vauxhalls to me have been off my radar for a bit. I had a Mark IV Astra 3-door SXI that wasn't very quick. But you don't see 3-door Astra Mark IV Astras anymore, which is bizarre. I had a Charger on holiday as well. Very underwhelming, but wanted to say I had driven one. I'll have to find one just to drive it. In fact, if anybody has one, I just should find a channel that's got one and just drive it. Pingu says, I'm downsizing my fleet this year. Too many cars not being used enough in it, bruv. I'm having the same Pingu, and I've got like literally a quarter, if that, the amount of cars you've got. Oh, look at Rob going, ooh, nice micro. Yeah, definitely. That micro looks like an upturned pram. So that's kind of what draws me to him, General Cheeseburger, because they literally look awful. They look like the ugly duckling. They're just a bizarre shape. But that makes me want to strip insides out, lower it, and just put ridiculous wheels on it. Just that little bit of fun. Like Margaret the TF. Lovely car. Jump in her, get to a nice twisty bit of road and just ram around road. It's fantastic. It's so grippy. She's got such good turning. It's ridiculous. But there's no room. I know it's not designed to have room, but with the stuff I'm doing now, I need to have the ability to put at least 2 people and my bags and stuff in, which I suppose I could do, but it's just nicer to have a bit more room than that. Having said that, if I had the money, if I could afford to have multiples of cars, I would. But alas, Margaret and Henny will have to go for me to get something else. Yeah, I've not even had time to do Henny's brake discs. They were just an advisory on last MOT, so it's not like she definitely needs them straight away. But I think she needs someone with a bit more time to put into her. Barry Scrotter, 3 Series BMW on a K plate. That shape was wicked. Used to thrash my managers when sent out in it. I liked the. Is it E30? It's like that squarer one. I like them. Ford Taurus, that was the one, Barry. Yep. Ford Sierra Merca. Mark 1 Sierra, love the shape of them. Yeah, I like Sierras. I like the sapphire ones. General Cheeseburger passed his driving test in a Sierra. General Cheeseburger, wow, not your usual learner car. Yeah. Tommy Dapper says, remember to like, share, and subscribe. All right. Yes, Mark. Lots of trouble, usually serious. Yeah. Although, having said that, that Excel, the brakes did stick on the way to my brother's at the other side of town one, so we had to stop and wait for them to cool down. But I think that sort of thing can happen to any car. It's happening to Margaret at the moment, but not as bad. So yeah, it's like, yeah, if you don't use things are going to start going wrong. The Russians are attacking, says Pingu. I must depart and defend the villagers. Take care, Pingu. And yes, there you go. Joan Cheeseburger. Barry kept failing in driving school cars. Always enjoyed bigger cars. Bigger cars are better, I think. Judge didn't see Skick either. Oh, well, there you go. A P5B coupe. I know somebody who's got one of them. and it's not being used at the moment. If I won the lottery, I would buy a barn and fill it. Yeah, well, yeah. That'd be one of the things that I'd do if I bought a lottery. If I won a lottery, would buy something. The house doesn't have to be brilliantly massive or anything, but as long as it's got some land that we can do stuff with it, then that'd be perfect. I'd effectively be building the entire thing from scratch. The only way to go full carbon, might as well re-engineer the floor pan while I'm at it. Dick Dastley says, is Tony okay? He's been very quiet. Are you all right, Tony? Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. His voice is a bit husky. Yeah, P5s are rather nice, says Matt. Or a Jaguar XJC. XJC Jaguar. All right, okay, yeah, I like them ones. I like. Is it XF? Yeah, I like XFs, but Kevin had one in his garage for some stupid reason that took him ages to fix. Was the brake lights. Once you start the car up, the first time you pushed the brake pedal, the brake lights came on. That's fine. The second time you pushed it, the brake lights came on and stayed on. They wouldn't go off, and it weren't a mechanical issue. It was an electronical issue. I can't remember how he fixed it in the end. I assume he had to get something re-flashed or something. It's bizarre. P6 would be nice, a good one. I really enjoyed driving a P4 as a daily. Sadly, I couldn't keep it. Alex's Essex is a metallic purple one. Alex does. I think she's working on it at the moment, isn't she? Matt, that Calibre at the car journey last week was a great example of one that had been parked on a drive and covered by nature. See, there's the things. They're the things. They're the nice projects. So fingers crossed, when I'm finally in a position to look for a next project, that'll be the kind of thing that I find. Probably not, though. Barry's off. Karen needs help with something. Ta-ta for now. Take care, Barry. Hope you're having a good time over there. RO8 has intrigued me. Never even seen one in real life. What the hell is an RO80? Oh. I like the look of that. I like the covered headlights. That's kind of cool. I had a look at RX-8s as well earlier, and they're ridiculous. I'd like a Mazda RX-8 because of the weird engines they have in them, and the one of those cars that if people don't buy them now and keep them and make sure that they keep them well maintained, they're just going to die off and you're not going to see them anymore. So I'd kind of like one to save, to make sure it keeps on the road and that it's looked after. But they're so expensive to run. Like they're like pretty thirsty on fuel, although apparently they're quite quick. And could I keep one just as a toy? Would it be worth it? I don't know. It's tricky. But yeah, they've got a rotary engine, haven't they? Tissues for people who like tissues. All right, hint taken. Let's have a look.
Asda everyday tissue.
There you go. There's some tissue adverts for you. What else I thought I'd got another advert set up. I can't remember which one it were. Oh well. Oh, we've got this little movie. There you go. That was weird, weren't it? Wankle says Rob. Yep, exactly. Are they called Audi 100 convertibles, not the A4 before that? I like them. Is that the ones that they had on Top Gear? I mean, I keep saying that, and I'm pretty sure Top Gear had everything on there. Is it the one where they said they didn't like it because you have to be some sort of... Oh, it could be. Let me share this screen, and then you'll see the one that I'm looking at. But it's not the one I was thinking from Top Gear. Boink. Like this. They just look quite nice, that. Oh, I like that, though. Oh, I like that better. Ooh. Audi 100 Coupe. See, I've not really ever looked at old Audis. Never been one that... no, never been one for Audis. Rossi Sini says, hello, chat, and probably goodbye. How are we all? We're all doing very, very good, Ross. Yes. Hope you're doing well, too. Good. That is actually reminds me of something, Matt. So before I answer Matt's question, if he is asking me, Saturday, Donington. In fact, let me bring it up on screen. Oh, blooming heck. Dong, I've put Dong. Dongington. Saturday, I'm off to Dongington. Donington. Come on, Simon. Don't go to Dongington, because that's not where I'll be. Where are we? Have they got an advert for Dunkery's Rally, which were yesterday? You fool! Come on, where's... Where are we? Here we go. Where's the stuff? Ah, right. Okay, so CSCC Classic Sports Car Series is on this Saturday and Sunday, Donington, but I'll be there on the Saturday. Yeah. Donington's first race meet of the year comes from the Classic Sports Car Club, set to bring along its electric range of retro race cars for 2 days of action and a huge entry of over 350 cars expected. Famed for excellent value racing, big grids are commonplace at CSCC events, with multiple series on offer for all cars of all sorts, ranging from saloons to sporty hatchbacks, right up to GT specification machines on slick wheels. Cars will have huge age ranges too, including pre-66 cars in the Classic K, Mike Hawthorne Jaguar Challenge and Swinging 60 categories, right up to the contemporary metal and the turbo tin tops and new Millennium Series, and plenty in between. A total of 14 races is expected across the event. Yada, 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 yada. Oh, bless me. So, there isn't an entry list, but no, that doesn't really tell us anything. But there is some MG stuff racing. So there's a couple of races each day with MGs and stuff, MG trophies. Midget and Sprite Challenge, Jaguar Challenge, Swinging 60s. Yeah, so there's a fair chunk of stuff in there. It's a shame there isn't a thing that tells you the entry list. They normally do. Annoying, but yes, there we go. So that's where I'll be on the Saturday. On the Sunday day, I will be the NEC show. Obviously, I'm not showing my cars, so yeah, I'll be at Civic, Matt. I'm not taking one of the other ones to just park in car park. Dogging Donington now. There's a video. Exactly. General Cheeseburger said, when it clicks, here we go. A friend of mine had that 100 coupe as a first car in the 80s. It was a 15-year-old wreck. Could be worth a fortune now. No synchro on first. It does look very nice, doesn't it? And Barry Scott goes, yep, Audi 100 coupe. Lovely. His Mark Guanscaroccas did rot out really quickly, but they were nice. Well, we've not done 2 quizzes, have we? We've been chatting away. So yeah, let's end it there. It gives everybody a chance to get refreshed and ready for when Labote appears on screen. So yes, thank you very much for people for joining. So don't forget to let me know if you're going to Donington on Saturday or the NEC on Sunday, and we shall arrange some sort of meetup. You can always email me at smashingpistons@gmail.com. I tend to try and check it, but even if I don't check it, Julie's got alerts on her phone that if that email address gets an email, poink, it pops up, so she'll keep me informed. So yeah, thank you very much. Don't forget to click like if you liked it, and click like if you liked it in a lesser way. And yes, hope to see you around next week. In fact, I'm off next Monday, but I should be home. If I'm not, I apologise, but I think I'll be doing another live next Monday. So yeah, take care and see everybody soon, and we'll play you out in the usual way. Bye.
Alright, Norman, alright, Ernest, this one's for yours too, alright? Here goes. I'm Tommy Dapper, I'm the rummy rapper, coming to you live from the Longbridge Crapper. Hear my rap, hear my rhyme, I'm telling you to take your time, to look around and you will see the greater good of everybody. It's Christmas time, now let's celebrate. Don't be a Norman, now don't be late. To the party of rhyme and fun. Now join with Honest and show us your buns. Yo! Alright.